so you're looking for a dog trainer here in Wichita. It can seem like a pretty big task, but trust me, it doesn't have to be. We're going to walk through how to find a great professional who can really help your dog feel right at home in our city.
I mean, think about it. From walks along the Arkansas River to just chilling on a patio somewhere downtown, your dog is right there with you, taking in all the sights and sounds of Wichita.
So, how do you make sure they're handling all that with confidence? Well, that's where good training comes in. It's really about giving your dog the tools they need to navigate our city happily so you can both enjoy everything Wichita has to offer. All right, here's our game plan. We'll look at what training for life in Wichita really means, figure out what your dog specifically needs, get a handle on different training methods, cover how to pick the right trainer, and then where to practice all those new skills around town. First up, let's talk about training specifically for Wichita. It's all about getting your dog ready for the real things they'll see and hear every single day right here. You know exactly what I'm talking about. A walk through a packed old town is a whole different ballgame than a quiet neighborhood stroll. Good training helps your dog handle the traffic on Douglas, stay focused on the river trails, and remain calm during something like a busy First Friday. It's about building skills for your actual life. Okay, so let's get specific about your dog. Every pup is different, right? So figuring out your exact goals is a really important first step. So what are you working on? Are you starting with a brand new puppy and need help with all the basics? Or maybe you just need to polish up some obedience skills like walking nicely on a leash. For some of you, it might be about bigger behaviors tied to fear, or maybe you're aiming high with therapy dog skills. Nailing down your goal is going to make your search so much easier. You've probably heard this word reactivity before, but what is it really? It's not about a dog being bad or aggressive. It's just a really big reaction to something that makes them uncomfortable, like another dog or a loud truck. It usually comes from a place of fear, and knowing that helps you talk about it correctly with the trainer. So, you know what you want to work on. Now let's talk about the how. The training methods a professional uses are just as important as the end result. Today, the gold standard in training is positive reinforcement. It's simple, really. You reward the behavior you want to see. This makes learning fun for your dog and builds a ton of trust. Then you have the other side of the coin, methods that use fear or intimidation. Honestly, these can often backfire, creating more anxiety and damaging the bond you have with your dog. So you'll want to find a trainer who keeps things positive. Training also comes in a few different flavors. Group classes are awesome for practicing with other dogs around. Private lessons give you that focused, one-on-one help. And in-home training is great because you're solving problems right where they happen. Then you have options like day training or board and train for a more intensive approach. The right choice really just depends on your dog, your schedule, and your budget. All right, this is the big one. How to actually pick the right person for the job. We'll look at what to look for, what to expect cost-wise, and what you need to ask. Here's a key piece of info. Kansas doesn't require dog trainers to be licensed. That means pretty much anyone can say they're a trainer. This is why certifications are so valuable. Things like CPDT-KA or KPA-CTP show that a trainer has invested in their education and is committed to professional standards. It's a good sign they know their stuff. And, of course, there's the cost. This chart should give you a general idea of what to budget for here in Wichita. As you can see, there's a pretty wide range. You've got affordable group classes on one end and the more significant investment of a board and train program on the other. This should help you figure out what works for you. When you start talking to trainers, think of it like an interview. You're hiring them for an important job. You'll want to ask about their methods. Make sure it aligns with positive reinforcement. Ask how they'll tailor a plan for your specific dog. A good professional will be totally transparent about how they work, how they track progress, and what everything costs. Okay, so once you start training, the real work begins. It's time to take all those new skills and put them to the test out in the real world, right here in our city. And a quick but really important reminder as you head out. Wichita has a leash law. Your dog needs to be on a leash in all public spots unless you're in a designated dog park. It's a simple rule that keeps everyone safe. So, where should you go? We've got some fantastic spots. The dog parks at K96 in Pawnee Prairie are perfect for safely working on off-leash skills. For on-leash practice with lots of real-world distractions like smells and sounds, try the paths at McAdams Park or the trails at the Great Plains Nature Center. And really, this is what it's all for. When you invest in training, you're not just fixing a problem. You're making your whole life together better.
Every walk, every visit with friends, even just chilling at home becomes more relaxed and enjoyable for everyone.
Picking the right trainer is a fantastic step, one that's going to make a huge difference for both you and your dog. Good luck on your training journey.